get to this point in your career, is it still excitement?
No,
A day like this?
yeah, it's always exciting. Just the understanding of, you got a long marathon ahead. You get ready mentally and physically for the mental challenge and the physical challenge.
So much of what Dwayne Casey said at the end of your press conference with respect to you was about that leadership and speaking up. Is that just come naturally throughout a season through situations?
Yeah.
And is there any kind of inspiration for that, or is it you draw on past experiences?
A little bit of everything. The situations you go through, something like last year where you look back on it and you'd be like, I should have spoke up more. I'm not going to let that happen again next time around. So you got to go through different situations and also experience, getting more comfortable with it, and I think that's where I'm at with it.
And how much are you looking forward to? I mean, you can never really choose to have a healthy year. It's whether what your body does, but how much are you looking forward to getting back to that consistent all-star?
Man, I'm definitely looking forward to it, especially how tough last year was, even when I did come back just to try to find my rhythm, get back going. I'm just happy to be back feeling back to my old self, and I just hope whole team stay healthy. We do what we got to do once we step out there on that court.
There's a lot of new faces in the lineup this year. Is it still a kind of a coming together process, or are you there yet? Or?
Still coming together because, we still haven't hit the rough times that really pull us together. You got to go through the tough times with a group of guys when you really understand, who y'all really are, and that's the key part. Everybody could be friends and everything close and have fun when everything's going well, but it's how you put things together when you have to, when times get tough.
Are you anticipating a tougher start to the season? Obviously last year you were at home for the first couple months mostly, and then this year 11 of the first 15 on the road,
right.
And you also don't have that same continuity as a roster as you had last year.
No, I think stuff like that, going on the road early, that definitely could bring us together, understanding that, our back's against the wall. We got to play with this chip on our shoulder. We're not in our comfort zone, and we still learning at the same time. So, it definitely could be beneficial for us, and understanding that, these teams going out to beat us on their home court. So we got to bring our A game, and we understand that. I think that's what brings the best out of us when we go on the road.
Is this team still have a chip on its shoulder, regardless of the fact that it's back-to-back division champions?
Man, we got a chip on our shoulder. I think we to a point now we won 2 of those, but now, those don't really matter. We playing for something bigger, and to make it out of, just the first round. We got a lot more to accomplish.
Seeing what the Blue Jays did and the way they captured the imagination of the whole country, you guys being the only basketball team here, does that kind of inspire you guys? I know you had the We the North campaign, that's right across the country, but to take it even a step further this year?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think things like that can't do nothing but motivate you as well when you see, another team in your city doing as well, and and being a fan of it. We just try to keep this energy going, keep the fans excited and behind us.
Most teams are able to go small, but Indiana's one of those rare teams, at least it seems like they plan to be this year, that starts small and stays small for most of the game. Right. How difficult is that to game plan for?
It's tough. You see with a team like Golden State, how they won a championship playing small ball. I think a lot of teams are more comfortable playing that way. And, that's something you got to be ready for, whether it's teams we play against that's big or small. We just got to be able to make that adjustment and be able to execute against it, on both ends.
It's strange to see with the Pacers. I mean, for years now, we're used to seeing that big, intimidating front court and a defensive-minded club. Now they're looking to push the ball a little bit more and play small.
Yeah, and it's just not with them. You look all across the league. I think a lot of teams starting to play that small ball now. The whole league, how it done shifted the last few years. But, like I said, you got to get used to it.
Have you seen much progress from Jonas in the preseason in terms of the schemes defensively suiting him better and being able to defend against a smaller lineup?
Yeah. I think it put us all on one string, and I think it simplifies a lot of things, with keeping the ball down, and it's beneficial, and we're going to have to rely on them guys to be our anchors a lot of games, because it's going to be things we're not able to see, and we got to rely on, their voices. He's been more vocal when it's coming to the new defense, so, we'll see tonight.
Have you watched a lot of tape of Paul George? What's your feeling on him?
He looked good, especially playing at the 4. Any 4 who guard him, that's tough to, guard somebody like Paul George. You know, it's a team effort, you know, but mainly I'm happy for him to be back healthy and just out there playing.
You were on the court when he was injured.
Yeah.
Is that something that you ever forget? I mean, such a grotesque injury.
Oh, yeah, it was tough, man. And, you know, like I said, you know, that's why I'm happy to see him back. You know, something like that, something real devastating. You know, it seemed like happened yesterday, but, you know, I'm glad he's back out there.